Welcome to IQ Checker YouTube channel, home of science quizzes and IQ tests. This is JAMB chemistry revision questions. Enjoy. Question 1. What is the trend for ionization energy across the period in the periodic table? Is it option A, B, C, or D? Ionization energy generally increases from left to right across a period. Ionization energy is the energy required to remove an electron from a neutral atom, and as you move from left to right, the atomic size decreases, making it harder to remove an electron, and thus ionization energy increases. Question 2. Which type of chemical combination involves the transfer of electrons from one atom to another, resulting in the formation of oppositely charged ions? Is it option A, B, C, or D? Ionic bonding occurs between a metal and a non-metal. The metal atom donates one or more electrons to the non-metal atom, resulting in the formation of positively charged cations and negatively charged anions. These oppositely charged ions are held together by hydrostatic forces to form an ionic compound. Question 3. Which of the following alkanes has a straight chain structure? Is it option A, B, C, or D? Pentane is a straight chain alkane. Alkanes are hydrocarbons with the general formula CnH2n+2. They are called straight chain alkanes if all the carbon atoms are connected in a continuous chain without any branches. Butane and isobutane are both C4H10, but isobutane has a branched structure, not a straight chain. Cyclopentane is a cycloalkane, not a straight chain alkane. Question 4. What is the product of the electrolysis of aqueous sodium chloride using inert electrodes? Is it option A, B, C, or D? During the electrolysis of aqueous sodium chloride using inert electrodes such as platinum or carbon, the cations, hydrogen ions, are attracted to the cathode and are reduced to form hydrogen gas. The anions are attracted to the anode and are oxidized to form oxygen gas. Question 5. When an acidic solution is diluted, what happens to its pH? Is it option A, B, C, or D? When an acidic solution is diluted by adding more solvent, usually water, the concentration of hydrogen ions decreases. As a result, the pH of the solution increases, making it less acidic. Question 6. Which of the following factors does not affect the rate of a chemical reaction? Is it option A, B, C, or D? The molecular weight of products is not directly related to the rate of a chemical reaction. The factors that affect the rate of a reaction include concentration of reactants, temperature, presence of catalyst, surface area, and the nature of the reactants and products.
Question 7.
Which organic compound is responsible for the characteristic aroma of fruits?
Is it option A, B, C, or D?
Esters are organic compounds that have a pleasant, fruity aroma. They are responsible for the characteristic smells of fruits and many other fragrant substances.
Please like this video, subscribe to this channel and click the bell button. It's totally free. Do not forget to drop your comment in the comment section. Thank you. Question 8.
What is the molar mass of water, H2O?
Is it option A, B, C, or D?
The molar mass of water is calculated by adding the atomic masses of its constituent elements. 2 hydrogen atoms, each with a molar mass of approximately 1 gram per mole, and 1 oxygen atom with a molar mass of approximately 16 gram per mole. Therefore, the molar mass of water is 2 times 1 plus 1 times 16, which is equal to 18 gram per mole.
Question 9.
What is the chemical formula of rust, which is formed on the surface of iron in the presence of oxygen and moisture?
Is it option A, B, C, or D?
Rust is a reddish-brown compound that forms on the surface of iron in the presence of oxygen and moisture. Its chemical formula is Fe2O3, indicating the presence of 2 iron atoms and 3 oxygen atoms in the compound.
Question 10.
How many pi bonds are there in an alkene with 6 carbon atoms?
Is it option A, B, C, or D?
In an alkene with 6 carbon atoms, there are 5 sigma bonds between the carbon atoms. Additionally, there are 4 pi bonds associated with the double bonds between the carbon atoms.
Question 11.
What is the principal ore of iron from which iron is extracted?
Is it option A, B, C, or D?
Hematite is the principal ore of iron and is widely mined for the extraction of iron.
Question 12.
Which group does calcium belong to in the periodic table?
Is it option A, B, C, or D?
Calcium belongs to the alkaline earth metals group in the periodic table. It is located in group 2 and has 2 valence electrons.
Question 13.
Which of the following is a primary constituent of crude oil?
Is it option A, B, C, or D?
Crude oil is a mixture of hydrocarbons of various chain lengths. Methane is one of the primary constituents of crude oil, and it belongs to the group of.
Question 14.
What is the main source of carbon monoxide in urban areas?
Is it option A, B, C, or D?
The main source of carbon monoxide in urban areas is vehicle emissions, especially from incomplete combustion of gasoline and diesel in engines.
Question 15.
What is the empirical formula of a compound containing 40% carbon, 6.6% hydrogen, and 53.33% oxygen by mass?
Is it option A, B, C, or D?
Remember the simple way of calculating empirical formula. The first thing is to write out the elements. Here we have carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. And if you sum up the percentages, you know that it is equal to 100%. So therefore, we can use the percentages as the mass. So use percentage as mass. Carbon will be 40, hydrogen will be 6.67, and oxygen will be 53.33. And the next thing to do is to divide by the molar mass. The molar mass of carbon is 12, the molar mass of hydrogen is 1, molar mass of oxygen is 16. So after your division, carbon is 3.33, hydrogen is 6.67, and oxygen is 3.33. The next step is to divide by smallest value, which is what? 3.33. So after division, carbon is 1, hydrogen is 2, and oxygen is 1. So with this, we can now write our empirical formula as carbon, hydrogen 2, and then oxygen.
Please like this video, subscribe to this channel, and click the bell button. It's totally free. Do not forget to drop your comment in the comment section. Thank you. Question 16.
Which separation technique is used to separate different pigments in a mixture based on their affinity for a stationary phase and a mobile phase?
Is it option A, B, C, or D?
Chromatography is a separation technique used to separate and analyze components of a mixture based on their differential partitioning between a stationary phase, which could be a paper or a column, and a mobile phase, usually solvent. Different components move at different rates, leading to separation.
Question 17.
What is the common name for ethanoic acid?
Is it option A, B, C, or D?
Ethanoic acid is commonly known as acetic acid. It is the main component of vinegar and is used in various industrial processes.
Question 18.
What type of reaction is involved in the formation of alkanals from alkenes?
Is it option A, B, C, or D?
Alkanals can be formed from alkenes through an addition reaction. In this reaction, the carbon-carbon double bond of the alkene is broken and a hydroxyl group is added to one of the carbon atoms, resulting in the formation of an alcohol.
Question 19.
What is the mass percentage of carbon in methane? The molar mass of carbon is approximately 12 grams per mole.
Is it option A, B, C, or D?
The molar mass of methane, CH4, is calculated by adding the atomic masses of carbon and hydrogen. The atomic mass of carbon is 12 grams per mole, while the atomic mass of hydrogen is 1 gram per mole. But in methane, we have 4 hydrogens. So 4 times 1 is equal to 4. Now add 4 to the mass of carbon, which will now give us 16 grams per mole. Now the mass percentage of carbon in CH4 is given by the mass of carbon divided by the total mass of methane times 100%. So the mass of carbon is 12 grams, while the total mass of methane is 16 grams. So once you divide it, then you multiply it by 100%, you now have 75%.
Question 20.
Which of the following is a common property of nonmetals? Is it option A, B, C, or D? Nonmetals typically have a high electronegativity and tend to gain electrons to achieve a stable electron configuration. This results in the formation of negatively charged ions called anions during chemical reactions. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and click the bell button for notifications. Thank you.